Yo, what is going on YouTube? Jetsmamba with another video. I know you guys were expecting a card show vlog when I was at the Garfield show last Sunday. I just had some microphone issues, so I was filming, but my mic was not working. They weren't pairing, or I just don't know what happened. So I wasn't able to, just film the whole thing. So you know what? Maybe it was a blessing in disguise, because now I was able to figure out, I was thinking of what other content I can create. So I thought, hey, might as well show you guys what I'm buying online, right? Because a lot of people are always like, hey, especially people that are new getting into the hobby are like, they're kind of confused. They don't know which players to buy, which cards to look for. So maybe with this video I can show you guys or point you guys in the right direction. So of course I don't want to tell you guys what to buy and who to buy. You guys are more than welcome to buy whoever you like, but for those of you guys who are new, I'll show you guys some strategies I use, what I look for in cards, how to find value in cards. Not necessarily a budget buy video. If you guys watch my previous videos that I've done when I first started, way back in the day, you guys know that I did budget buys, and that's a totally different video. That's what I'm not doing that today. So I'm just going to show you guys how I buy cards, and I'm going to show you what I look for. Hopefully this will help a lot of you guys out. And if you guys already know what you guys are doing, then you know what, just continue to watch. I appreciate the support. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys a screen recording. I'm going to screen record my phone here, and let's get started. So what I want to do is I want to buy some Tom Brady cards. Tom Brady, if you guys are new, Tom Brady is a good person to start with, a good player, one of the best, probably the best quarterback of all time. So a lot of people hit me up, who should I invest in? Why not go with Tom Brady, right? He's the best quarterback out there. He's been in the league for so long. He's still active, still playing well. Start off with Tom Brady, guys. I'm always looking for Brady cards. So if you guys are brand new to the hobby and you want to get into some football cards, remember, quarterbacks are the best investments in football. So I don't like to go for the modern cards, right? Or 2021 cards. Modern cards, you guys should know that they're all mass produced. So the best cards for Tom Brady are the early years. I buy a lot of his earlier year cards because they're not mass produced, and they just have more value than the modern ones. So if you guys didn't know, Tom Brady's rookie year is 2000, right? So if you pull up Tom Brady 2000, you'll see all his rookie cards, and a lot of them are expensive, right? So I try not, I don't have thousands of dollars to spend, right? So I like to go for the next year, second year, third year cards. Let's start off with 2002. He has some good cards here. The way I look at cards is whatever catches my eye, right? So I'll look at this and say, oh, look, here's a Topps Chrome first year Brady. First year Brady, guys, first year Topps Chrome Brady has a lot of value. Unfortunately, it's expensive. When I first started buying these cards, I was paying like $50 for them. So I was able to stock up on them. But now they're just a little too high for me. So what I want to do is find a patch card. I'm really into, I started getting into like game use patch cards. So what we can do is type in patch. Tom Brady patch is what we're going to search for, and it's just going to bring up everything, right? So what you can do is go to filter it. I like to do sort by best match and buy it now, right? Because I don't want to wait for the auctions to end. I just want to see what I can buy or make a best offer on. So these are, when you pull up the results, this is what's going to pop up. You see the buy it now prices with the best offer. If you click on one of them, you can either buy it now or you can make an offer. So that's what's good about these best offer stuff. All right, so what I'm looking for is just something that catches my eye, something that's not very expensive, like this card right here, this 2006 Fleer Ultra Achievements. It's a jersey card, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that it's game used, right? Because we want to buy game used stuff. We don't want to buy anything that's manufactured or like not even associated with any game or player, right? Now the way to look that up is you just look at the back of the card, and then it'll show you, it says you have received a Tom Brady game used trading card. All right, so you guys already know that this card is game used, the patch is game used, right? This single color patch right here is game used, so that's pretty good. So that's what I'm looking for. $66 best offer, right? That's a little too high, especially because it's not numbered. And also, when you're looking at cards, guys, try to see the condition. I know it's very hard to see the condition, based off of just pictures, right? But that's all you have when you're buying online. All you can see are pictures. You can zoom in on the corners. This is not like a good picture to look at, but from here it looks good. You just want to zoom in, and then you always want to check the back as well. Just look for anything that you can see. I know it's very hard to see. What is that stuff right there? Looks like looks like a booger right there. But yeah, so the corners look good. Unfortunately, you can't really see the surface of the card. You can't really check for scratches or anything like that. So the only thing that's holding me back on this card is that it's not numbered, right? So you see here it has 6 watchers, which is good. You kind of want to look at cards that other people are looking at. So what you can do, we want to see if there are a lot of listings for this card. So it's a 2006 Fleer Ultra patch. So we can look it up. Tom Brady 2006 Fleer Ultra. Fleer Ultra patch, right? So it's going to bring up all the results. And see, there are a lot of them. Like I said, they're not numbered. And yeah, so I would actually stay away from this card because the rarity, it's not that rare. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them listed. So yeah, I would stay away from that card. You can check the sold. They're going for $66. 59 best offer. So yeah, I mean, they're priced good, but like I said, they're not rare. So we want to try to find like a short printed rare patch card, game used, of course. So let's go back really quick. Tom Brady patch. Now still look at some patch cards. Buy it now, filter it, and then keep going, right? I found a card earlier that I was interested in. So this is a cool card. 2004 gridirons, producers, die cut. Die cuts are good too. So again, guys, so we're going to check to see if it's game worn. And on the front of this card, it already says game worn. So that's good. So we know it's a game worn patch, right? So now you want to inspect the card, the condition, corners. Remember, you can't really, it's hard to see the condition just off of pictures alone. But that's all we're given, right? So they look okay. So now the next step, let's see how many are listed because we want a rare card. This is not numbered, so we don't know how many are printed, right? So we're going to type in the Fleer Ultra Gridiron. So when you search for the Fleer Ultra Gridiron patch card, 1, 2, 3, there's 3 patch cards. This was not a patch card. So there's 3 of them. And again, we don't know how many are printed. It's not numbered. So let's move on, right? All right, so the patch card that I want to pull up, this is the patch card I'm looking at right here. It's a Tom Brady 2006 Absolute Memorabilia Tools of the Trade Game Worn Jersey, numbered out of 50. This is a card that I want, all right? All right, so now what's our first step, guys? We're going to look at the condition of the card. Check the corners. Look at that. Looks good, looks good. I mean, it's really hard to tell. This corner looks a little sus right there, right? A little iffy. It's hard to tell in the picture what that is really. So let's look at the back corners. They look good. I don't know what this spot is right here on the surface. If you guys send it in for grading, that's gonna get dinged. So corners look good. So now this is number 2 of 50, guys. So numbered out of 50 is what we're looking for. Super short printed card, low numbered. Now, is this game used? Oh, it says in the front right here, game used jersey. just a single colored patch, but that's fine. The second card I was looking at, it's the same card, but this one's out of 100, right? This one has 18 watchers, so you guys know that this is a good card to look at. All right, so of course, what's the first step? Look up the corners, the condition of the card. Those corners look good. Oh, this corner has a little bit of white on it, which is expected. I mean, it's a patch card, so the back of the card, same thing. Look at the corners, right? Look at that. It has some white showing right there. The bottom corner looks good. These look good. And this is numbered 59 out of 100. And checking if it's game used, it says the enclosed item was cut from an authentic item personally worn, used by Tom Brady in an official NFL game. So you guys already know that it's game used. So that's the kind of card we're looking for. At $99 with $4 shipping. Oh, I forgot to mention this, guys. So whenever you're looking at the card, you want to go to the description, because you want to make sure you read what it says here, because sometimes the seller actually puts what's wrong, or if there's anything wrong with the card, they'll put it in the description. So make sure you guys go through the description and read it. So another thing I was going to tell you guys is that just because it's a buy it now auction, it doesn't mean that you can't message the seller, right? You can message the seller and ask them, ask the seller if they can take, you know, how low can they go? I usually ask people, like, you know, what's the lowest you can do? And then, you know, you ask them that, and then sometimes they'll respond with an offer, or, you know, worst case scenario, they'll just tell you that's their best price. This is the card I want, guys. So let's go back to the card I want. I want this card, but like I said here, the condition, the surface right here, this dot, I don't know what that is, and the corner up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna send a message to the the seller. First, read the description, and then I'm just gonna ask contact. You can always contact the seller and just ask them, you know, about the corner and the surface spot in the back. So this is a cool card right here. 2004 Fleer Platinum, game used. It says in the description of the card, the title of the card, number out of 765, $65. 13 watchers. Let's check out the card really quick. Can't really see the corners. Single white patch. Let's look at the back. Numbered out of 765. It says here that certifies the authenticity of the enclosed jersey swatch. Did it say it was game used? So it doesn't even say it's game used on this card, right? Enclosed jersey swatch. Yeah, it says it's authentic, but doesn't say that it's game used. And then you see this type of stuff on the surface, and you know, you don't know if that's on the soft sleeve or the card, so you might want to stay away from this. So it's not even game used, guys, but the you got to be careful, because if you look at the listing, the seller says it's game used jersey, which it doesn't say it is. So make sure you guys look out for that. And there's 13 watchers. That's pretty good. Go to the description. It really just says the title on there. Remember, it's not even a game used card, and so make sure you guys double check and make sure it's game used. Check out this card, right? This is a football relic, which is a pretty cool card. It has the game used football, a piece of it, one color or one patch or whatever you want to call it. And it's out of 250, selling for 179. Now, let me show you guys a card that I bought. All right, so I purchased this card right here. This is a listing for a Tom Brady 2007 Donruss Threads game used football patch relic logo, 2-color, guys, 2-color, numbered out of 250. So here's the original listing, 179 best offer for $7 shipped. So look at this card, all right? Look at the corners. It looks pretty good from what you can see from the picture. Look at this. Look at this football piece right here, guys. It has the football, and then it has some kind of black from like the writing on the football. So that's pretty cool. That's what gives it a lot of, that's what actually drew me into the card when I saw that. And then I was looking up other football relics, and none of them had this little, black writing on it, just this card here. So I was drawn to it, and it was numbered out of 250. So 178 out of 250, short print, guys. And then you guys can look at the corners. That one looks a little soft, but still it's a patch card. Just remember, it's hard to get like perfect 10s on patch cards because they're thick, right? So looks good. I made sure that the material, the patch was game used. It says it's from personally worn, used by Tom Brady. So that's game used, right? So the listing was for $179. And then I purchased it for, I'll show you guys right now. I'll show you guys straight up. I'll be straight up with you guys. I paid $125 for it plus the shipping. So $125 plus what, $7 shipping. So that's around like $140 with tax, right? So if you guys look up some football game used cards of his, look at this 2005. This has 9 watchers at $250, right? And it's just, look, it's just the one color of the football. There's no black, writing on it from the logo or anything like that. And yeah, this is saying that it's a piece of football from Authentic Football, personally used. So it's game used out of 275. So, and this one's going for 250. So the other one I bought, guys, was such a better deal because it had that 2 color on it. So those are the type of cards that you guys want to look for. Those are special characteristics of cards that you want to look for. You kind of want to stay away from like single colored patches or game used stuff. If it could have, try to look for cards that have multicolored, or in the case of that card that I showed you with the relic, with the football relic, it had the black writing on there. So that gave it a ton of value, and I got it for a good price. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helped answer some of you guys' questions. I know it's not a seller's point of view vlog, but I'm still going to card shows, guys. Hopefully my mic will work next time. So hopefully this helped you guys out a lot. If it did, like the video, give me some comments down below. Shoot me some messages or some questions on Instagram if you guys have any. I'll be more than willing to answer them for you. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.